Hello. Hey people. Right. Hold on a second. So you'll probably hear me coughing quite a lot tonight. Oh man. All right. Trader JM, the mic. It's a Aston Spirit. What the mic doing? Mic muffled a bit. Really? Hold on. Is that I'm not sure what's going on here. Sounds like a webcam mic. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Let me just check that this is working. This might not be working. Very strange. Hold on. Is that better? Can everyone tell me if this is working better now? I don't know. There's really no reason why this shouldn't be working at the moment. Leak underwater. I don't know. I don't know what's happened. Hold on. I might have to start this again. It's still not working. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is still a bit messed up. Hold on. Sorry. Work. Work, damn it. That one and that one. Okay, I think this is working now. Sorry, guys. Does this sound better now? If this sounds better now, then I will continue. If it does not sound better now, then I will restart the stream because I might just have to just reset things a little bit. Much better? Good. Okay, cool. All right. Also, bear with me 1 second because I do not have headphones plugged in. So hold on. Okay. So yeah, if we're gonna do a raffle tonight, then I need to make sure make sure I have headphones plugged in as well. Man, I really need to start checking these. You should all know by now that these Friday night streams are about as unprofessional as you could possibly get. So you're just watching me make a fool of myself live. This is just ridiculous. Hold on. Okay. I might have just lost sound again. Oh man, my computer's just killing this interface. Ah, why is it doing this? I think it's still working. Okay. Whew. The bears are in trouble. I'm raffled about this chapel. All I wanted is what's the waffle? I don't know what people are going on about. All right, cool. Let's just have a look at some price action. Should we just do the raffle straight away, or should we have a little look at Bitcoin? Um, I don't know what there is to look at Bitcoin. It's doing what we thought it would do. Bragging rights. I mean, so far, Bear Trap's playing out. But we need to start getting some volume in over the weekend. Otherwise, we're not in a particularly good place. Okay. Yes, I am drinking beer and I do have COVID. Probably not the best idea, but I feel fine. So, I mean, I'm just going to carry on as usual tonight. Let's see where this point of control is now quickly. I'm literally the world's worst YouTuber. I don't know what I'm doing on YouTube. Let's move this down a little bit. Okay, so let's move this down to. This point of control is down here a little bit more, and this value area low, 32,380. 32,380 we can look at. There or thereabouts. Value area high's gone up as well. Okay, interesting. 37720. COVID. Tony M, yeah, I've got COVID. I had 2 positive tests today. um, I did the lateral flow test this morning. Yeah, then took another test and yeah, positive. Definitely from going to the football on Sunday. So Senti, if you are watching, I would get tested. Also, vaccinations. Got COVID. I'm vaccinated. I mean, so yeah. Good luck the world when vaccinations clearly do not work. So yeah, we'll see what happens soon. Right. Okay. I'm going to open up Zoom. Hold on. Okay, let's get P on the call, and we will do a raffle. P, I hope you're around. I think you are. Oh yeah, P's there. Good. Um, okay, We will do. I'm not even going to repeat that on stream. Um, uh, oh wow. Okay, I've got. Yeah, yeah. I got the Pfizer jab. I mean, I feel absolutely fine. I've got a little bit of a tickly sore throat, and it feels like a very, very mild cold. Hence why I'm just doing what I would usually do on a a Friday night. I mean, I'm in self isolation now for 10 days, so yeah, I guess streams every night. And yeah, the only bad thing about this is now my partner's in self isolation, and her job is like very much like people orientated. So she was very, very unhappy when I had the positive test, and I subsequently had to buy quite an expensive holiday to make up for that. So, so yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like, yeah, I feel absolutely fine. But it's just annoying that we have to self isolate, and then it's caused others in my household to the other person in my household to have to self isolate as well, and it's entirely my fault. Because I did go to the football. um, right, okay, let me get this going. So, how many people have we got in here? We've got 54 concurrent viewers. We've got 13 likes. Let's get the likes up to 40. Um, and then we will commence the raffle for free, well, the 2-week trial crew membership. So we need to get those likes up. Get those likes up. Yes, I went to the football. England lost. I got COVID. I spent £3,000 on a ticket. I'll probably feel awful over the weekend. This is like, I've literally been running around today. I'm like, COVID, man. But yeah, I know I'm quite lucky to not have symptoms, or to have very minimal symptoms. So I'm not gonna go like COVID shit. But yeah. 32 likes. We're almost there. it's it's honestly the most expensive. This has been the most expensive week of my life. Um, I paid like an extortionate amount to get to Wembley in the first place. And then because I got COVID when I was there, I then had to equal that amount to buy a holiday. So I've ended up spending, so if anyone knows how much I spent on those tickets for Wembley last week, I've had to spend 3 times that now because I got COVID as a result. So I've got to buy myself a holiday, buy the girlfriend a holiday. It's a lot of money I've just spent today. So yeah, if anyone would like to join the crew membership and pay for my holiday, I don't know. Oh man. Um. Anyway, I'm just joining. Sorry, P. I didn't have you on the audio. I think I should be able to hear you. Ba, 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 ba. P, you there?
Hey, hey,
Hello.
how is going?
Yeah, good, good. just just making a fool of myself as usual on YouTube. I mean, I'm never gonna get the hang of this.
I'm just trying to explain the people on the crew, like already included. They don't have to type or anything.
I mean, if you want to get an extra 2 weeks trial membership when you're already a member of the crew, I don't know. Like, oh man, my throat is all tickly.
You might need those special sweets,
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go with.
Yeah, we're at 40 likes. That's good. We've got
Okay, not too bad.
51. We've got 51 concurrent viewers. I mean, if we can get that to 50 likes, which is as many people as actually watching
Yeah,
this,
come on.
then that'd be great. If you haven't already liked, then please do like this video. If not, I'll just do it anyway because you know what? It's a Friday night. It's always pretty quiet on a Friday night because people are out having fun while we're stuck here doing a YouTube stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. Delirium, you are in. It's fine.
I think he's in.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong. It's him.
So it was the list I sent you, I think, plus the two that we just got afterwards. So after Monsieur Benji, we add. Yeah, we just need to add.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he's there.
Hexstatic, Lunatic, and Ricker. Yeah, cool. Okay, do you want to do the throwaway? Do not like twice. Do not like twice. Like one time.
Okay. I didn't add this guy. I'm just checking it.
The Ricker.
Okay. No, that Lunatic or whoever, no?
Yeah, he's in.
Okay. And that's all. Okay.
We'll give it 1 minute and just make sure everyone can check their names on the list because we're the world's most.
But I cannot share the screen just yet.
Because I do the same thing as I always do and forget to allow it. I forget to plug my headphones. Every single stream, I forget to plug my headphones in. I forget to turn my mic on properly. I forget that I'm muted when you enter the call. I forget to actually share your screen when you're on the call.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I forget to actually put you on the stream when you're on the call. So okay, let me.
You should add that for your next homework.
I'll never learn. I'm the most forgetful person in the world. Okay, you can share now, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I can.
Okay.
Can you see it now?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, we're gonna give it a few minutes.
Okay, can everyone here check that your name is on the screen? Just look for your own name. Just check you're there. If you're not, we're going to give it a minute. If you're not on the wheel, then
smash up the likes and then we will add you.
Yeah. I can't even go out to get more beers tonight. It's so annoying. I had like three beers left in the house. So I don't know. I had a nice Krabby's ginger beer. I do like those.
Okay.
Yeah. Rick is there like, what a funny format. Good luck, everyone. Mate, it's the worst format you'll ever see on any competition in the world.
But it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's about that after all.
Yeah. I mean, during the week I try to be a professional during the week, but once it comes to a Friday night, it's
after a few beers, yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I need to tell.
Oh Jesus! I'm just read the general chat on Discord. It's like, oh,
right. Cashby, Big Short. Guys, if you're in the crew, you cannot enter a raffle to join a crew membership. Okay, we are doing the crew 2-week trial raffle right now. We will do maybe an ExoCharts raffle after that. I don't know yet. Maybe. But also, if you're not in the Discord and you haven't seen the tag and you haven't seen the entry and all of that kind of stuff, then yeah, you're not in. You're not. We're just gonna do this. Now everyone's taking the piss. Benny's here in the chat, just like Benny can see himself. Good. Benny 68. His name is Benny 69 on the wheel, but I'm gonna keep it like that. I mean, I think that's my fault anyway because I think I sent you that list and put his name as Benny 69. But his name is actually Benny 68. But hey, we're gonna roll with that.
Here they're asking what's the price. It's for free, you know. There's no price.
The price is free, yeah. Should we just do a roll because this is just getting out of hand?
Yeah, we should. Okay,
right.
we're gonna do how many?
3.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Pro_TR, you are the winner. Pro_TR, you are the winner. So that was your first. That was your first post that you've ever put on the Discord. I mean, maybe. Pro_TR, if you are there, please please tag us again in the general chat or whatever, so let us know that you have won. I'm not going to tag you because if you, I mean, we could. Shall we tag people or should they just be watching?
They should.
They should be watching. Okay, yeah. ProTR, if you do not tag us in general chat and ask how you claim your prize, then you miss out. Yeah. Jump to present. Let's have a look. Ooh. I mean, I think we might need to give this. So, yeah. What was that? Pro_TR. You have 30 seconds to claim your prize in general chat to say, "Yay, I won," or something along those lines. If you do not, then we will just continue onwards with the stream.
Yeah, of course. Okay, let's do one more.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah. I was going to give it a couple more seconds, but hey, actually, let's wait until we go to the one. Goose has claimed it. All right. Yeah, let's do another one. 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel.
Whoa!
Money Badger. Yeah.
He was waiting for it. You know?
An OG, one of the OGs of Toros Crypto. He's been here for a long time, so that's good. Goose just missed out. Sad times. Goose got front run. Money Badger.
Congratulations.
I'm kind of surprised by this because wait, does money? I thought the lag on YouTube was way longer than this, but Money Badger's already claimed the prize, so yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, I can
Money
see
Badger.
that.
You are the winner. Goose got front run. Goose is the new Wish. Wish won eventually last week, and
yeah,
I guess Goose is now the one that everyone's waiting for to.
I guess he will eventually.
Yeah. The Nereo, I thought crew initiation was just the beginning of the month only. I mean, I'm kind of making this up as I go along. I mean, I got COVID today, and I, yeah, so I'm giving away. And I mean, it's been 2 weeks. It was a 2 week trial, so we're gonna lose all those members who don't sign up for full membership. So I'm afraid if you did win 2 weeks ago, then tough luck. You're about to get kicked out. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, let's do the third spin before this gets out of hand. All right. 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Nutty. Nutty is a winner. Congratulations, Nutty, if you are watching.
Actually, I'm seeing just
what, the YouTube chat?
Exactly the same as a wish few weeks ago. You know, like yeah, when you remove it, you know, actually it's the next one.
Yeah. Oh man. Goose has just posted a screenshot being like pretending that he's won. Nicole Alexis, winner of what? I mean, you've been in Discord long enough, haven't you? I know you from Discord, so you surely know what's going on here. That was the 2 week trial membership. Nutty, yes,
Yeah,
Nutty has
he's
claimed his
claiming
prize.
it. Yeah,
Nutty has claimed.
congratulations.
So that means we've had one unclaimed prize, doesn't it?
Not really.
No, did the first?
Yeah, the
guy?
first one. Yeah.
The
Okay.
first guy didn't claim, did it?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
At least not yet.
I mean, tough. We're doing it. Yeah, the other two have claimed, and that's plenty of time to say that you've won. So you lose. Sorry. One more spin then. And
Okay.
this will be replacing that first spin that we did because it hasn't been claimed.
Okay.
I got to be harsh.
So,
I'm gonna be harsh. I'm just gonna. So, all right, 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Shane Callie, you are the winner. Congratulations. Congratulations. And yes, this is so crazy. Like, because Shane Callie has just commented on the YouTube before it even would have shown up on the YouTube. Because when I can see the feed now, and he's literally commented to say that he's won, but it's still spinning on the actual YouTube feed. These people, you guys are just mind readers. I have no idea how this is actually happening.
Yeah, he's here. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's just won, and he's like, he commented just before. Yeah, that's nice. Mad. That's mad. Congrats.
Nice.
Yep, Shane Callie is there. He has claimed.
So yeah, all the roles are sorted. So yeah, actually they can just start with the trial from now.
Wait, Ben 69 is like, I'm good now. I can win. Change my name. Oh wait, but you didn't win. You weren't the one that won originally, were you? You were Ben 68, and also Shane Callie. I spelt your name wrong as well. So I mean, I just randomly typed stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, great. I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's it for now.
Cool. I mean, I'm just going to do the usual. It's a Friday night. I'm just going to open this up to everyone now. Then I guess.
Okay. Okay, and what about the crew ones? Because they are waiting. They are tagging me. They are.
Crew chat. Is it really? Are you...
Should we do one EXO? But later. Let me just,
Yeah, we'll do one EXO later.
Okay, in a few minutes we're gonna announce it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's it then. See
Yeah,
you.
you gonna hang around while we?
Yeah, we'll be around. Yeah, yeah, just gonna sort out some stuff. But yeah.
Cool. I will. Yeah, we'll go to general just chat.
Yeah.
Because that's about all we do on a Friday night. Cool. I've just posted the link into general chat. So if anyone does want to join in and say hello, then you can. PS, stop sharing a screen. We'll have a look again at the Bitcoin chart. I will share my screen with the Zoom so everyone knows what's going on.
Okay, see you in a bit.
All right. Was there not actually anyone in here? That's just me. P, I thought you said you were hanging around. Callan's here. P's just left me on my own. I don't know what we're going to talk about. All right, if anyone on YouTube has any questions or anything about the chart, then I will just go over some of that stuff. I see on here it's just me and you, Callan. I don't know where everyone else is. I know you're not going to talk. Long the VWAP. Yeah, I mean, we've got a nice little trade, haven't we, off of the VWAP, I think, at the moment. Let's have a little look. Looks good to me. Hold on, let me... Cool. So I'm going to have a look at this quickly. So this is a little trade that we were doing on the... Oh, you know what? Actually, it's not really played out. We had one... Okay, we got a nice short off the VWAP earlier. And yeah, now we've clearly changed market structure. We've taken out these highs. We've got the VWAP starting to trend upwards. So, I mean, that's a pretty good... yeah, pretty good little trade there. Okay. Hey, Cashby. Calendar 1879 ETH daily. Yeah, I was looking for Ethereum to go a little bit lower. Where's my ETHUSD chart? I really, really, really wanted this on ETH, but we never quite got there. Instead, we got this one. No, we didn't even get that one. So this is the 1879 one you're looking at. I want this. I want 1810 on Ethereum. Giga pump to 39k. I mean, so far Bitcoin has done I hate to say it like this, but like it's been exactly what we thought it would do. So far we are still at support. We flipped the VWAP for the first time in a while, to be honest. Like we've never really flipped VWAP properly. We kind of had a nice little bounce above it when we hit that daily a while back. Yeah, we'll see what can happen. It'd be nice to see if we can get a short squeeze initiated. Let me have a look. Okay, VWAP fib. Let's have a look at the dot chart. I mean, dot was one of those that I actually thought looked quite good. So you're saying that dot looks awful. I quite liked the look of dot the other day, but I don't know where we are right now. So yeah, I quite like the look of dot right now. This is kind of where I was expecting it to go. But yes, yeah, $9 is probably. I can't believe dot is at $9 and it was at $50. What an opportunity! Because dot's not going anywhere. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. What is making me want to buy dot in this area? I don't know why I've got this here. Is it that? It's that daily OB, isn't it? From way back here. So I used to trade this. I was trading it way back here, and I was short up here. Hello, John. You're making noise.
Apologies.
It's all
I'll
good.
mute it.
No, it's all good. If you are you just there, you just hanging out, or do you want to chat as well? Or...
No, I just came on for. So usually it comes on muted. It was trying to put me on video. Also, I'm actually working. I'm driving a lift around.
Nice.
You don't want to hear that.
All right, I will. Yeah, I'll mute your mic then.
All right, bud.
All right.
Hey Luke, how you going?
Hello. Yeah, good. How are you?
Good, good. This is Jay Sol.
Yeah. Hi, man.
Hey, good question, mate.
Yeah.
I got the entry earlier on, when it dropped. It went back down, took out the lows. I missed that entry because I wasn't quite sure if we're forming that head and shoulders pattern and heading back down. So I guess as a safe, and I don't want to be catching the knife or
Yeah.
kind of FOMO in. So where are the best possible places to kind of look for it's kind of in no man's land. We're still kind of in that range where we don't know if we're going to break down or go back up.
Yeah.
So I guess from an experienced trader, what would you give to someone who's still learning as to, I mean, what should we do or what should we look for? For me, it's less about long or short. For me, it's more about what should we look for, because sometimes XO can be a bit challenging to read. Because some people say, oh, look for the open interest, look for this, but they never say on what candles. So I guess I'm just keen to get your views, mate, on how to go about this current situation. Also, considering it's the weekend, there's less volume.
Yeah, I mean, what I was kind of thinking would happen, I was thinking we'd come down to these like 31,600 lows and chop around here for a while, which is like that's basically what we've got so far. In order to get like confidence back in the market, like this is still kind of a risky place to take out positions. So yes, this is support. Okay, so this 31,600 to 3,800 is support. but any aggression and you see that break, and yeah, we could easily drop down there. Like I think over a weekend we'll probably just see this chopping around. But in order for me to get confidence back in the chart again and in direction higher, I think really it's that range point of control is what you're looking at. So that's now sat at 32,850, which actually is not far away at all. So I think a reclaim of that 32,850 area, like it might retrace after that, but just to be able to, let me zoom in a bit on this and just show here, to be able to remove these. So I did just check this a minute ago at the beginning of the stream, and this is where our range point of control is currently sat. So this is the single level that has the most volume out of any other level on the market. So if price can come up back into here and start to reclaim this, even if it drops down, I think at that stage it's when you start to look for long positions, because then you've had like a really major change in macro in like market structure there. So you see these you have a high, you have a lower high, you have a lower high, lower high, lower high, so far lower high. Like technically this is the lower high and we've actually changed it already, but I don't know if that's significant enough to really take us higher.
I was hoping that would happen yesterday, but then again we went low and we took out those lows.
And that's kind of exactly what I was like. Again, I think I did post somewhere that I do expect these lows to be taken like at least once or twice before we do get a reversal, because the way the market is, it's so low volume, and for this to just bounce off of like, look, we like tapped a daily level, and then got a big move up out of that. Like if you actually want to add size in within this area, tapping a daily level, which is the clearest like horizontal line that we have on the chart, you're never going to be able to get size on that. You're never going to be able to like fill a big position. So I was very much expecting that this would chop around this area first. So
I would love to hear your views on this. And this, I've been doing some back testing to see what Bitcoin likes to do. It always likes to front run something or just tap it, come back down, do a double bottom, and then go back up, fool everyone, and then come back down, take everyone out, and then go back up again when everyone's sick and tired of it.
Which
so have you noticed this happen quite a bit?
I mean, this is kind of what we had here. Like I think everyone here was expecting this to be the reversal. Because everyone, like, okay, how many people here had 31,600 on their chart as being like that's the trade that they want to take? Like, I mean, I've probably been talking about it every day for the last 3 weeks. And I think a lot of other people have started to notice it recently as well. So it's obvious that we're going to get a bounce out of that, because there are so many people that are watching this level. But then the issue is that then you have the traders that have no idea how to take profit and have no idea where resistance is. We come straight into the range point of control, and that moved down to meet price as we came there. And that's like the really important thing, is that range point of control coming down to meet price, showing that there's a lot of interest in this area, showing that there's a bit of a battle going on. I think then it was like, well, we know there's a hell of a lot of people that have taken long positions here and tried to front run it or have been scaling in. So let's just wipe them out on really, really low volume. Like this is like, I mean, okay, really low volume compared to where we have been the last few weeks. It looks quite big when you're looking at the chart from there, but
and that's the confusing part. Like if I want to enter, I'm in two minds. I'm second guessing myself now. Should I or shouldn't I?
I think that's the thing, because this was like the first level that I was happy to buy. I mean, we had the daily naked point of control that was at 31,675. So I had my first laddered long here. I had one here. I had one at 31,200. I had one at 31k, and I had one at 30,800. So I was happy to see price chop through all of this area before I got like bearish. And now like I've got one like little order left, but everything else for me has been filled. and I'm quite happy
So
with
when you
where.
fill orders like that, because I had pretty much the same strategy in place, but then once we did that bounce and came back down, I kind of got out of some of my orders that didn't fill, because again, I wasn't quite sure there was strength in that move up.
Yeah.
Because again, we are looking at that 39K. I'm assuming to possibly hit.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's almost what these moves are designed to do. Is that it's like, okay, you hit an area of support here, and maybe you take profit at this area, but if you see price start coming down, like the whole point of it is you start doubting that, and then like if you're like, okay, well, oh, now you suddenly see that our position's in the red when price is coming down here, and do you really want to add on when your position's in the red? It takes quite a lot of like
balls.
yeah. And like, really, this could fail. It could still fail, but the only reason I would lose confidence in this trade, and I'm still short from up here as well, so it makes it really easy for me because this was where the point of control was, and I did take a short there, so I am still in a short position. So whatever happens, I'm not really risking anything, and that does help for me to be able to buy like quite heavily within this zone. If I wasn't in that short position, I'd probably be a bit more cautious. And for me, I think if you're not short here and long here to here, then I'd say probably the best bet is to wait for a reclaim of this range point of control.
Okay. So that's another thing, right? When you're in your shorts, like, do you wait for that market structure change to close it? Because you're in a good position. You don't know whether it's going to break down and go lower. So when would be a good time for you to close your shorts? Because I had a short from the top and I closed it at 31,600.
Yeah. Generally with shorts, I will take 50% profit and I'll leave the rest until I get stopped out on it.
Okay. You mean you'll bring stop loss to profit?
Hello?
And
yeah. Oh, hey, Senti.
Yo, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's all right. So I was just saying, yeah, generally when I'm in a short position, I'll take my profit where I want to take my profit. I will then move my stop loss into, or often I'll keep my stop loss the same, because I mean, if I've shorted there and that level gets reclaimed as support, then we're quite obviously gonna
it'll take you out.
Yeah, like I'm very happy for the market to take me out when it's in short positions. I generally just leave them to be, because I'd rather make. I still have that, I guess, with Bitcoin. The short positions are generally for me more of a hedge, and the long positions are where I look to really like exploit the market heavily. So short positions, I will, I'll hold as that hedge, being able to make money on the way down, great. But overall, I still want Bitcoin to go up, and I'm that just pays for me at that point to be able to take bigger long positions. So that short has paid for this long, and if that short then gets stopped out, it means that long has just had no risk.
Well, since we're at the bottom of the range, would you consider this like a possible swing all the way up?
Yeah. I wouldn't trade this if it wasn't a swing position. I don't think at this point.
Okay, so that being the case, what would you like in terms of position sizing of your account? Would it be like, like half of your account? Would it be, or like, I'm just trying to understand like what kind of percentage we should be using on our swings.
See, that it really depends on you. Like, I can't. I'd have no idea how to answer that.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone else would have any idea how to answer that. Like, for me personally, I go in with as much. Okay, so for me, it's quite easy. I'm short from here. Okay.
Yep.
I'm putting in a long position that matches this right now, possibly a little bit more. So I'm building a short position, and this is why, like, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna cut my short until I get stopped out on this, because this right now is a swing long position, looking for 40k 48k, something along those lines. I do think we could, if we do squeeze, I think these stops are not going to be difficult to take, and I think we'll very quickly see ourselves back at 38k. But I do also know that there is still a strong possibility that we do go lower. So I think right now I'm very, like, my portfolio is very, very balanced. So yeah,
I guess again, I'm not looking for a black or white answer. I was just trying to understand, because the last thing I want, and this has happened for me in early days, where I've made the money and then I've kind of given it back thinking it's going to be a great move, and then it reversed back. That's the only reason. I guess in terms of lows, we're looking, I usually look at point of controls at on XO. Right now, I'm kind of, I would love to get your views on, other than that, do you use any negative fibs for your confluences with that? Okay.
Yeah, so I do use those, but I think, yeah, I'm just looking at the chart right now, like, without much on there, and to be, like, honest, like, right now it's really hard to define a risk, because you're looking
so wide.
It's so, like, we're still a long way off from these lows, and then for all you know, like, you could place a stop loss here, it gets taken out and it reverses. Like, it's such a difficult trade to take, so I think it's a really tough one.
That's why I wouldn't take the long there. I personally wouldn't. I don't think the risk to reward is just, it doesn't make sense in my eyes. And especially 6 times to the low. Are you willing to put such a high risk on that trade that 6 times touches to the low? I won't be.
Oh, I've learned, Senti. I'm just like chilling and just watching what the market makers do now.
I mean, this for me, it's really easy for me because I'm in a short position. Okay, so it's really, really easy for me to take a long trade here, because worst case scenario, my long loses, my short wins, I'm break even on this. I have like literally zero risk here. But if you're not in a position, I'm just trying to think how you'd have to scalp something and hope that it turns into a swing. I don't see any other reason how this could work. And I think the best opportunity to do that would be a reclaim of the point of control. Like, here's good, but I mean, you could trade along off the VWAP and hope that it turns into a swing, but you're just giving the market so many chances to then stop you out again, because what we keep seeing is, okay, lows taken, lows taken, lows taken, lows taken, lows taken. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. And like, I knew it would happen a few times. Like, this isn't just going to reverse, and I do think this is going to be a short squeeze, but you can't just go on a gut feeling when you're putting money on the line.
And that's what I mean. Like, I mean, that's okay that I don't want to catch the exact bottom. But again, am I looking for that, like you said, the 32 something to be reclaimed before I'm confident? Okay, I can get an entry on the back test.
I mean, we have had a change of market structure here, and we're coming into a support area. So right now is a good long, and you'd very simply have your
stop losses under that.
It's quite a wide stop loss still, because we're still quite high up. But like right now, you could buy this, have a stop loss there. Yeah, the market might take you out. It's not the best trade in the world, but this does have the potential to, if that was the low, because we did see really good volume coming in on that. If that was the low, then you can just take your profit at this range point of control if we get up there, and leave your stop loss where it is, and just see if it can turn into a swing trade, which is what I'm basically doing. Like, I will probably reduce if we come down below here again. I'll probably reduce position size and keep myself balanced. But yeah.
Well, why don't you just wait? Why don't you just wait for the POC to be claimed? And
because
then you have a trade idea.
Because I still think we'll come below it if we claim it.
Yeah, I'm looking at those equal highs. I'm looking for those equal highs to be taken personally.
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll probably just chop around here. We might come up here, and then we might come down and chop around, and then we might start to do something like this. So it's going to be really difficult to trade for a while before confidence comes back in.
Okay.
Like, conditions aren't going to be good for a while. But here, you're at VWAP and you're above VWAP, so I mean it is a trade.
Yeah.
And if you can, it's a difficult one to manage, because that's still, it would have to start off at least a small position size, because we are right now, yeah, we're 2% above the lows. And there'd be no point placing a stop loss anywhere else, because we could lose the VWAP, we could just chop around here over the weekend. Yeah, I still think it's better to be patient, and if the market stops doing all of this and stops putting in these lower lows, and we start to put in maybe a range and we start to consolidate here, maybe at that point you can start to think, okay, this is giving me some confidence, and you can start to position yourself into long positions here, looking for a breakout above there.
All right.
But it's really, really tough. Like, I really can't think of an easy way to say how you would trade this right now. It's a difficult trade to take, because the invalidation is tough, because we could still go lower, we could still go down to like 3,800, we could still go lower than that even.
And it's the weekend, so it's even more scary.
Yeah, I mean, like, if your bias is long, look to fade any moves down. I guess that would be my advice would be, if you see a quick spike down, try and look to fade it, especially if it's on low volume. But then you're relying on using things like EXO and looking at imbalances and things like that at the lows. So I mean, if we come down here and we do like a little spike, it'd be quite easy to fade it, and then you might get lucky and get yourself into a swing position that way. But
okay.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. Senti, do you have
one?
Yeah, do you have anything on that?
On that particular trade? Well, that would
just
be a
in general,
what you're looking at.
Yeah.
I'd have to see into the right show that I have to see some further confirmations.
Yeah.
And if I saw further confirmations, I'd take the trade. But where would I exit the trade? I'm not holding trades here for swing positions to the top of the range. I'm exiting at the next higher, whatever the next, the closest higher high is.
So just a point on that. If you're exiting whenever the next higher high is, where do you expect the market to go? Or unless you just want to be like in and out of trades and then be able to take another one soon. Yeah,
exactly. Like, this is the type of trading I'm doing now, in and out. Like, there's no reason for, I don't want to hold positions in this type of price action.
Yeah.
Because as you can see, it's just chopping, especially the long side. Long side's just getting wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
Or getting stopped out each time.
Yeah. I guess I'm thinking of it from the perspective, I have an account that I'm in and out both ways, whatever, and I don't care about bias. But if I'm thinking about this,
are you thinking about longer term bias?
Yeah, I'm thinking there is an opportunity here to possibly build a swing long if we do get a short squeeze.
100% I agree with you, and I would do that. But
so that's the thing, and this is the thing from what I'm thinking of is like people that maybe trade with one account, which I wouldn't recommend. But if you do trade with one account, where do you get in? Like, if we reclaim the point of control, is that really a reliable swing trade? Probably not, because we could just chop around below it and just come all the way around. It's really difficult. I'm thinking from like a one account perspective, like how?
Because the issue I have here is that from 32k to 35 to basically 35k is big resistance, right?
Yeah.
I don't think the smart play is to position for a swing trade here. I think the smarter play would be to wait for a reclaim of, let's say, 35k and then play that up to 40k. I don't think you have to hit a home run here and try to long from 32k all the way to 40k.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like before in the range, like that was the trade to take. But now, looking at this price action, I don't think that is the trade to take, even if it plays out. Like, I just don't think that's the trade to be taking on the long side currently, or looking for.
So if we're looking at that, this is what makes it like, because if we're looking at 35k, right? That's the other problem I have is, a reclaim of 35k, it's a long way up. I personally would probably...
Yeah, but sometimes it's better to buy into strength.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, even if you're not getting the same percentage gains as you would if you'd be obviously long in the lows, right? But sometimes just because you see the strength there, it's better to buy into the strength. Why buy into the, like, we're having 6 tests of the lows here, right? And it just does not look favorable for the long side, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially what we've, to me, this isn't the low put in yet. I think we come down for another low. So if you see a long wick, like a long liquidation wick, then yeah, play that trade for sure. Go for it, and then take your little profit. If you want to take a swing trade, there's no problem in taking a swing trade. Just take some profits early, and then move your stop loss to break even.
Yeah,
and then just hope for the swing trade. You know,
yeah,
what I mean?
That's the thing. You've got to catch like a good like short-term trade to be able to take it into a possible
long
swing
trade. Yeah, and then you can always add to it.
Yeah. Yeah, because again, it's easy if you're able to compound. If for example you were to take, I don't know, saying you took a long of VWAP here, I don't know if price will reverse. I don't think it will. I think we're going to chop around for the weekend and probably maybe just take out the low again. But if we did get a reversal here, if you get in as a scalp and you take profit quickly and you do come back up and you start to see acceptance back into value area, you can start to compound that and keep your entry like below here. Which is, yeah, swing trades are really difficult. I mean, right now I'd say like if you're buying spot, it's an okay time to be buying spot, but to actually trade it is really, really tough.
Yeah, and just on that, Senti, it's not about trading. It's about or missing the move. It's about buying in when there's strength, and that's my biggest challenge is recognizing that in the charts and recognizing that in XO has been a bit challenging for me personally.
Where the trend develops, or just buying into any trend?
No, just when you're saying buy in strength, you should. I need to see strength in that move up. But again, I've bought in the last move. I had some orders set, and yeah, it kind of executed. But again, when's a good time to get out of it also is another question.
Yeah.
How do we know when to get out, or do most of you just take your profits and just wait for the trade because there's no crystal ball, right? We don't know if it's going to go
before
up or
I
down.
enter any trade. I need to have an invalidation, number one.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the most important thing. I don't care about how much profit I'm making. I want to know how far my invalidation is. Right. And after that, then I figure out, all right, where's my take profit? Without those two things, I would never enter a trade.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think
and the take profit is always dependent on the time frame you're trading.
Okay.
Right. And I set my take profits depending on the market structure. That's basically all I do.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's exactly right. Like you can trade the 5-minute chart, you can trade the 4 hour, the 1 day, whichever you like. I mean, my whole trading style and the way that I kind of, one way that I gained a really big edge for me personally over the market was it's a bit weird, but I've always been the one that has not cared about when things are looking bad on the chart and not cared about when things are looking really bullish. I will trade what my gut instinct tells me. And my gut instinct, when we came up here, I sold like so much of my portfolio in early February. And yes, we went higher up after that. But I'm getting that same gut feeling here where we are now, that I'm very happy to kind of be that one when the market is fearful, that's able to put a bit of risk on and to be able to, just, I mean, there's a bit of risk involved with this, but with all the experience that I've had in the market, I've never actually been wrong on this before, so it makes me quite confident, and it does make me quite confident that this is going to short squeeze, and I don't believe we're going lower, and I'm putting my money on the line for that. I mean, I think we can chop around here, but I don't think we're going to nuke and go down to low 20Ks. There's just something weird, and I don't know why I feel.
Do you think we could go to 27K?
I don't. I do think.
You think the low's been put in then?
And I'm not trading it because of that.
This is just your gut feeling. I'm just asking you about your gut feeling.
My gut feeling is that the low is in. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a similar gut feeling to you. When everything is so bearish, right? When everything is looking so bearish, right? That's actually quite bullish.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I do remember I was one of the only people that bought these lows, and I'm not I'm not bragging, but this is just the experience that I have.
That was you, yeah.
It's what makes me feel very confident. And again, after the Elon pump, okay, we had the Elon pump, and I can remember, like, I'm sure a lot of people who are watching this know me, and this is why they kind of like the style of trading that I do, I guess, because it is a lot of the time just sometimes based on a gut feeling. That I remember I was buying around here, and everyone was expecting these lows to be taken. I didn't wait for that. I was getting in. I was positioning myself into a trade, and it worked out well. I remember there was a weekly level up here, this one here, where everyone was expecting. We had the change of market structure. I can't remember where it is, but I mean, it's always like, I do trust it. I do trust my gut feeling on these things a lot of the time. It was here. It was this one, and everyone was thinking, okay, we've lost this low. We're now looking at a massive retrace, and this was a big weekly level that we had, and it was just very simple. We had a daily AB, we had a weekly level here, long it. And yeah, I don't know. It's just sometimes I get this gut feeling, and I just stick to it. Back down here, I think this reminds me a lot of this range back here. Okay, what's going on right now reminds me so much of this big 80-day range we put in, and I know at this point in the range, like around here, everyone was looking at 7K. Like the entire market was looking at 7K. We've gone lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower low. Everyone was looking at 7K. But yeah, I just had that feeling. And it's bad. It's bad for trading, and I wouldn't trade that way. But as
if you want to put risk on that, that's fair enough.
Yeah, if I'm here talking about the charts, I've got to talk about what I think is, because that's like the kind of the point of this, is like, I am here expressing my opinion, and I'm willing to express my opinion out in public, which is a especially like I wouldn't trade this with big size, and it really does help me to be in a short position, to be able to say that. But I don't know, the market being the way that it is, and sometimes I do like to just talk fundamentals, and I do like to talk just macro market structure, and just forget about trading for a minute. And I just think we do something like, I just don't see aggression here. So I guess that's just my thoughts on that. We're like putting trading aside and everything. It's just like what the bigger picture is, which I know a lot of people are interested in as well. But I have had a few beers. So
I think you're meant to say not financial advice.
Not financial advice. Yeah. I don't know what other people in the chat think. It'd be really interesting to see what people's like macro view on the market is, because if we nuke, I'm gonna look like silly. But I'm
if
in the
you knew.
short, so I'm okay. Yeah.
No, you need to cover yourself like everybody
course,
does
of course,
by
yeah.
saying there's a possibility.
Of course, there's a possibility. Yeah.
Isn't that what every technical analysis does on YouTube? We could do this, but then we could also do this, which is fair enough. It's true. But then I guess you're right either way.
Yeah. And that's that's my thing. I'm not one for I hate that, man. I hate it when saying like, oh, price can go up, but it can go down, but it can go sideways. I mean,
I think that's why it's important just to show levels that price could react at, and then people can make their own decisions when it comes to those levels.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And that's yeah, we've got bearish levels. I talk about these bearish levels a lot. These are my ones. So if we're going to come down,
all right, let's see yours. What you got there? 27.5.
Yeah, 27.7, 23.8, and then 20k. That's why I'm really interested in starting ranges around those areas. And that's first of all like, yeah, okay, so these are the reasons. So it's a swing failure of this low, and then we're looking at chopping around here. Like this would be like this
is
the
exactly
start
what I was looking at. Yeah.
Then you're looking at the start of this range, and then you're looking at these previous highs. It's yeah, but I mean, I think that's it. Whilst we're still in this, this is the reason I'm not talking about low at the moment, because whilst we're in this range, I'm talking about this range, and there is literally nowhere else we can go within this range apart from up. Otherwise, we're not in the range anymore, I don't think. I don't know what you think about that as well, Cinti. I know, like, okay,
my question to you is
3,800.
Because there's a lot of different ways to work out the highs and the lows of the range. So what are you looking at as the highs and the lows of the range? Are you basing yours on volume? Or
yeah, I'm basing mine a lot on volume. I'm looking at this, and I'm seeing two levels. I'm seeing if there's first of all, you need size to break through this. This is the only untested area where there's significant size within the market, within this whole range. Okay, everything else is above it. Yeah. So we have a day here, the 26th of June, that had not been tested as support, and that's my thinking here. If we do lose that as support, if we do lose this daily level as support, and this is a big area here, this value area, we do have like a couple of tiny little pockets of possible support coming down. But I mean, just from my perspective, if you've got enough size to break through this, there's enough size to break this and this. And at that point, I think if we lose 30,800, I do believe we're going to go down lower. But until that point, I'm okay. I'm okay with price as it is, and I'll keep on trading it both ways. I think as soon as we lose 30,800, that's when I just take off risk and I start to look. At that point, then I'll think, okay, I'm waiting for a sign of strength and things like that. Right now, I don't think I need to do that because I still think we're at support, and I would happily, buy support while it's there, because it's low volume, and it's low risk for me as well.
Yeah. Today was the 16K unlock for GBTC. How did it affect price? It didn't affect price at all.
Yeah.
Shows you how like little people have to talk about at the moment. Like people are so bored.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we had the FUD that came out today was
what was the FUD? I don't think I heard about that FUD.
It was the Hong Kong exchange saying that they don't like that Binance is trading. First of all, it wasn't anything bad about Binance. It was saying that, we've seen that you're trading these stock tokens, but you can't actually trade stock tokens in this country. And it's the same as what the UK have done. They don't seem to realize that these aren't actual stocks that they're trading. They're not regulated activities that are being traded. And every time I see this thing that's like, you're not regulated to do regulated activity here. It's like, well, yeah, we're crypto. It's so shady. I know Binance is so shady.
I don't think it's the issue with the activity itself. I think it's the issue with that they're allowing that particular population to engage in the activity.
Yeah.
Just like UK weren't happy with Binance, people engaging with Binance.
Yeah, but it's all around those stock tokens. Which are like the Tesla token and things like that, which is weird. I
haven't traded them, but I'm guessing they're just derivatives.
I haven't like, yeah,
they're
I don't
probably
know
just
what they
pegged. Yeah, they're probably just securities pegged to the underlying asset.
Yeah,
Tesla.
which is weird because then, yeah, like of course, how would that be allowed? That seems like really.
Like you can peg anything. You can create a security of anything.
Yeah.
If they want to do that, they should be allowed to do that type of thing.
Yeah.
But this it is a coordinated effort around the globe to target Binance, like 100%. Like all of these countries, all at the same time, coming out against it. Like,
I think it's fair enough.
Play here.
I mean, I think it's fair enough because I do think they're a very.
Binance had more than enough opportunities. If they wanted to do it the fair way, they could have done it the fair way, but they chose not to.
Yeah.
And now they're going to pay the price. Now, if they want to do it the fair way, then probably not going to get the licenses to do
it. Exactly. I mean, this happened last time, didn't it? It was Bittrex and Bitfinex that were the big players. They had regulatory crackdowns, like both Bitfinex and Bittrex.
Well, their owner got fucking picked up by the FBI or some shit.
Yeah.
Sure,
yeah, and then it moved into Binance, and then we had BitMEX. BitMEX and Binance took over from that. BitMEX obviously got
it's whoever does the biggest volume. That's who they care about.
Yeah,
because they're making the most money.
And now we're moving into the era where I don't think FTX are ready for it, but I think it's going to be FTX that are going to be the next ones for. I think Binance will start to.
I think
drop away.
FTX will allow. I don't think they'll mind. They'll go the regulated route.
Oh, of course. Well, like, yeah, he's like, yeah, well, Sam Bankman, whatever his name is, he's like #1 of the 30 under 30 list in the world. And he's like,
what, being like super rich, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and he's an ex Wall Street guy.
Who's Sam Bankman?
Yeah, he's like a Wall Street prodigy.
Really? I thought he was like, he looks so young though.
I know. Yeah, he was like there. I don't know. I don't know the whole stuff about it, but I know he was Wall Street, and he's worked for like his parents are big bankers or something as well. I know he's legit, and he's not going to have the regulatory crackdown that other people have, because he is he comes from that.
Right, he has friends in higher places.
Yeah. And I think they're the next big exchange, really.
FTX. Yeah, I like FTX.
I think the exchange is awful. I hate trading on it, but
it has
the mobile app is terrible.
I think I like that they have like some of the more professional like order types that you'll find on more professional platforms.
Yeah.
Like Bybit's order types are like so basic.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, Bybit's very much still driven towards kind of retail and
like super retail.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Like, it's just they shouldn't call it. They need to get a gambling license if they want to continue operating, because that's what it is. It's a casino.
Yeah. Oh man, this VWAP looks really nice. Wall Street prodigy. I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, some people are just talking in the chat. I keep forgetting that we're on YouTube when we have these conversations.
Oh, I was reading today actually that the FCA are investing 9 million. I think it's either the FCA or the UK government are putting £9 million towards an advertising campaign to warn people of the dangers of crypto.
Yeah, and then they'll release their digital pound sterling in Q4 this year.
I agree. But I think there should be education about crypto. I don't think it should be so biased against like warn people.
Yeah.
Maybe educate people so they can make their own decision type thing instead of warning them.
Yeah, well, of course it is.
If you imagine the amount of people that own crypto who have no idea about crypto, like just bought it, like, they have no idea.
Yeah.
It's probably like, I'm guessing it must be at least like 65%. I doubt more than half of people know what crypto actually is.
No, I think that's the thing. I think I'd be amazed that anyone that gets into crypto for the first time at any point in the last 10 years since it's been around has not got wrecked, at least initially. I just think it's that kind of thing that if you understand it and you really know what you're doing with it, then you can play that game quite well. But it's a heavily manipulated market, and it is like
that's why the US won't do an ETF. That's exactly why the US won't do an ETF. Because this is their fear.
And it's fully designed to take people's money. Like everyone that creates a token, like Charles Hoskinson, Vitalik maybe not so much, but who's the Bitfinex guy that's now still a Lumens? All those guys, like it's designed to make money off of the back of retail investors. Crypto, I think. So yeah, it's a dangerous market to be in, but I mean it's great fun. And that's it. Yeah. First you get wrecked, then you learn. Ben Dow says, me never got wrecked by crypto. I have by stocks though, quite a bit. Yeah, interesting.
I think getting wrecked is just part and parcel of it.
Of trading.
Yeah, you get wrecked enough times, and then you realize, then you get tired of getting wrecked, and then you're like, okay, let me learn about risk management.
Yeah.
Usually how everybody says.
Yeah, exactly. Dark, Luke Senti, in general, what do you guys think about that idea? I welcome lower levels as I have plans for both sides. Just would love some input on the chart as it looks real similar. What idea is it you're talking about? I guess you posted it in the Discord. Or was were we talking about something else? Oh right, yeah, we've got it. Cool. All right, hold on, let me pull this up because this looks quite cool. I quite like this. Okay, so this is like looking at Bitcoin here. Put in a range.
What is this idea he's showing?
I'm not quite sure.
I think maybe he's talking about maybe a sweep of the lows out of the range, consolidate, and then make a move up.
Yeah, I guess you're thinking about price being around here right now.
Yeah.
And then you're looking at maybe like lower, and then the slump in volume kind of thing. This is the thing that I keep pulling back to, and this is one of the charts that I keep looking at, and I will find it again because I do like it. This is my favorite comparison right now, if I can find it. So we have this, and we have this. This is gold here on a weekly time frame, Bitcoin in the orange on a daily time frame. This is the last Bitcoin gold back in like the 90s, and the rounded bottom that it created before moving up to all-time high. And this here is it on the macro. This is gold weekly compared to Bitcoin daily, just scaled exactly like that. And I find this really interesting.
Yeah, I was looking at it the other on Twitter. You posted this on Twitter, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was thinking about like that gold chart must be scaled for like many more years.
Yeah, like
Obviously, right?
This is 1980. This is 2006 or something. So it's a weekly gold chart compared to a daily Bitcoin chart.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting actually.
Yeah, and the structures are like exactly the same, and they just the scale of it matches perfectly as well.
Yeah, that is funny.
Yeah,
it's kind of uncanny.
Yeah, yeah, and where we are now, like a 50% correction before possibly going back towards them high. I do quite like that. But I mean, it's a crazy idea, but I do quite like that as an idea.
Make the gold fractal.
Yeah,
like
yeah. All right, yeah. Bitcoin. Someone did ask a minute ago about the VWAP trade. Why I think it looks good. So yeah, Maltese is like, don't trade crypto, it's dangerous. False. Take the vaccine, it's safe. False. Yeah, clearly. Started trading in crypto. Now I would like to start trading also stocks or forex. Any advice? Also, it is similar or completely different. Stocks and forex are a lot slower. I think for me personally, I prefer to trade crypto because you can get like 3 or 4 trades out of it a day. Stocks, I really struggle to do that. Normally I'm taking like trades in stocks and forex on like, maybe I'll open on forex, maybe I'll open a position like, and then 12 days later I might take profit. Stocks is more like 3 or 4 days later I might take profit. But yeah.
The one good thing about stocks though is that it's the problem with the crypto market is so heavily correlated to Bitcoin, like everything.
Yeah.
And obviously in the traditional markets, so you can play multiple things at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Like with stocks, you can diversify more and you can start to trade other assets and start to look at other opportunities. But the thing is with Bitcoin, if you know how it moves and you can get 3 or 4 trades out of it a day, then I don't see really the need to look at stocks, because that does take up most of my attention. I play Bitcoin like every day, and I trade altcoins and stocks and things when the conditions are right. So I'm dipping into stocks and things now and again, but yeah. There's really not much to say on the chart at the moment. Stocks is kind of like swing trading an altcoin. It's pretty simple, but it takes a while to play out sometimes. I'm going to go grab a drink, I think.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Why does nobody ever talk on these things?
I know. We need a bull market again to like get this more active.
Where's JJ, my friend? You need to get that guy in sometime.
Yeah. Yeah, we could. Time for the EXO raffle. Yeah, we can do an EXO raffle. P, do you want to join the Zoom call? Talk to Senti for 5 minutes, because I'm gonna go.
Nobody else is talking, so I need somebody. Yeah.
Someone talk to Senti, because I'm gonna go get a drink. Don't make Senti feel lonely.
I got a question.
Hey, there you go. Do you mind if I like run off while you ask the question?
Go grab your
ask
drink,
it to Senti. And you can I can give my answer in a minute or something if you repeat it. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm Jordan, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Jordan.
I was actually looking at a short.
Okay. This would be the best time to share the screen, but okay.
Yeah, no,
Hello, Senti.
Hello, my friend.
I'll post it in the Discord.
The Discord. Okay.
Okay.
If you just tell me the level, I can look on my chart.
Okay. Are you able to share the screen?
Not while Luke is not here, but
Okay.
I can just have a look.
So it was off the weekly VWAP.
Okay, 1 second.
And then it lines up with the golden pocket.
Let me see here.
There was another level too.
Weekly VWAP.
And then the weekly's there too, but
Okay. So you are looking at 32,500, roughly around there, yeah?
yeah, 32,300 to 32,500.
32,300, 32,500. Yeah, possible scalp short entry. I wouldn't see why not.
Yeah. It looked better yesterday until we put in this, well, you know, kind of insignificant higher high, but yeah. I guess now, like with a low time frame change in market structure, I guess because I'm new to trading, like 3 months, and like where do you draw the line between sticking to your plan and then getting out because market conditions have changed?
Where do you draw the line of sticking to your plan and getting out if market conditions have changed? Well, that's why you have an invalidation, right? If your trade idea is wrong, you get invalidated. Sometimes if you can catch it early enough, you can close the trade before you get invalidated.
No, I mean, if now that we've put in the higher high and we're putting in a lower low here.
Yeah, we're putting high high, and now we're putting in potentially a lower low, yeah.
Potentially, yeah, potentially. Would that change like whether you would want to take the scalp short or not?
It really depends on the risk to reward. So if you're entering a short there, I guess your stop would be about 32.6, I'm guessing, maybe 32.6 to 32.7. And then the idea would be, where would you be targeting then? So let me see.
I would wait a little bit higher, to be honest.
Yeah, but he's talking about scalp position.
Like 32,800, something like that.
It really depends on what you mean by scalp.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Are you? It's just like
you can also base on the volume at that moment and just take it. You know?
Yeah.
What was the question? I'm back now.
About a short.
Sorry.
He was saying that we're coming up to the weekly VWAP, and it's also the golden pocket. Yeah, and it's a potential supply zone. Could you take? I think the question. I'm not 100%, but I think the question was, could you take the short from there? I think that was the question. And then he said something like,
yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
Well, the question was kind of like, when do you want to? Because like I had this idea. It was either yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. And then now that we've put the higher high in, and we're potentially putting, like, if we were to come up from here and hit the weekly VWAP, that'd be a higher low, and then we would take in the higher highs. We changed market structure. Like, would that make you be more hesitant to take the short at VWAP now that we've got a change in market structure?
I wouldn't be hesitant to take it. No. I think that's a really good trade.
And for example, yesterday we made the higher high onto the weekly VWAP.
Yeah, exactly. We changed market structure, but I mean that's a really good trade. You've got a weekly level here, you've got the range value area low, you've got the VWAP, you've got the golden pocket. That's four confluence in one area. All I would look for, and this is like literally the only thing I would look for as we come up into this area, depending when we come up here. Say price comes up, I'd want to see something like this happen. Just a little change in market structure is all I'd need, and I'd start to look at what the reference area was in order to take it back down. That could happen on like a 1 minute time frame or something. And I could look on like XO or something around there. But I probably use this like range value area low as my reference.
The only problem there is if you get a lot of volume, then your invalidation is a little bit far, you know. So that's why the safest one will be around where is that
range
point of control. Yeah. I mean, so because your invalidation is pretty close, so it's less risky.
I mean, that's quite a long way up, isn't it? Like, it would kind of make more sense to
for
do like.
scalp, I mean, if you see that and the volume is not so strong, you know, to break up.
Yeah, but like, the chances are the market's going to do something like that. So you can short it as long as you can take profit on it.
Yeah.
I'd take that all day long.
Yeah,
I wouldn't see a problem with that at all. Especially because by the time we get it, like, I don't think we'll. I mean, it's quite a long way up for it to get over the weekend. We might do, but by that time, the VWAP's probably going to be around here as well.
Yeah, it should go lower. Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, I'd take that, and then I'd look for it to just, even if I'm bullish, I'd take it as a short, because you're just looking at something like that happening, and then it's just typical market, just waves. And then you'd look at your, I don't know, you'd take it down to here, you'd take your profit or whatever, if you're looking at something like that, and then you'd flip long again, or at least take profit on it. Yeah, it looks a good trade to me.
Cool, thanks.
No worries.
Yeah, the problem I have is like, I feel like I am like thinking of decent trades to take, but then once we get to the level, like I set the alert, I look at XO, and then I second guess myself. And the trades that I am successful are the ones that I'm presetting, you know, bids and forgetting about them.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to trust your levels and trust your instinct, and just do what you think is right, but stay, keep your risk management under control. But like,
yeah, if you're hesitating there, it's because probably your position is too big. So
yeah,
I mean, you're so worried to lose that trade, you know.
Yeah. I mean, there's definite reasons to. That's the thing. Like most of the trades that I still take, I kind of have planned out in advance, and I'll just take them. I don't really mind what the market's doing. I might look for trying to get the most out of that trade, but there's no doubt in my mind, like, and actually I probably would have this planned as a trade. Now that you mention it, that does look really nice to me, so thanks for pointing that out on the weekly VWAP. I mean, obviously if it's if we go into Monday and this is still here, then that's one less kind of bit of confluence that's there. But you do often see like things will test like the previous week VWAP and previous day VWAP and all that kind of stuff. This looks pretty good with confluence on its own, and I mean, I tried to get the most I could out of that trade by looking for where the imbalances are and looking for where the change of market structure on like a very local time frame is. But I certainly wouldn't be afraid to take that as a trade. I just probably take profit quickly.
Yeah, that's something I've been doing a lot recently, is just like taking profit after a couple percent and then
I've just noticed as well. Yeah, we've also got an hourly order block there. So we've got this. So I mean,
yeah, price is going to react in that area for sure.
Yeah,
so
you will get a reaction down from that. It might only come down as low as this, and that's the thing. Like, you might only get like a scalp that comes down. Like, I'd say,
and that's where your first take profit should be on such a trade, in my opinion. Because
if you're looking at an hourly order block as kind of the trade, then you'd be looking at the hourly highs as your take profit, maybe even the wick. But I mean, even if you can get like a move down of like 0.5% off of that before you take profit.
But you must be, you know, checking your trade.
Yeah.
If that's happened during the night or when you're sleeping, you might get just stopped or whatever without checking profits because you.
Yeah, because what you could do is just go like, buff, boom, 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 and then just come straight through it. And by that time you're wrecked because you're not watching it.
Then you have another potential short up there. In the point of
exactly. And that's the problem. Like, sorry, I just that's the problem as well. If you come and do this, and you see price does this, if you've missed the opportunity to take profit, and you're still in a short position, and you see this, and you're like, that would be a good short as well. So then you like maybe compound that short position, and it does this. And then it goes like that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that you see with short squeezes is it does that, man. It like doesn't retrace as far as people want it to. And then it goes up to the next resistance. It doesn't retrace as far as people want it to. It goes up to the next resistance. And it just keeps squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. I don't know if we'll get that, but if it does, then that's what you'll see.
Yeah, thanks for the feedback. There's also the golden pocket with the monthly VWAP and a daily level at 33,400 too, which I was also looking at.
Yeah, that takes these highs out. Whoops. Daily. You're thinking like here, like these kind of ones. Is that what you're thinking? Did you say a daily level?
There is a where? One second, let me see where.
I mean, it's not. Yeah, like it's a difficult one because it's not the clearest. Unless we're looking further back. Oh, we might be looking at this. Yeah, you're looking at this.
Oh yeah, I was looking at from the 8th of June.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's.
Would you have like erased that one already?
I have done, but I mean, we've been chopping around it for such a long time that's why it's not there anymore. But if you want to use it as maybe like, okay, say people still have it on their charts, it can be a confluence.
What does you want to use? A weekly level?
This daily. This daily here.
Oh, okay.
It's not great. I mean, it's pretty washed out, but
it's probably a high volume node. So
yeah, exactly, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing.
Why I prefer volume over these weeklies and dailies, especially in ranges, because it will just get washed away.
Yeah. So what you'll have here, you got kind of a high volume node there. So I mean that's what you can then start to trade is thinking, okay, well it had a reaction here before. Maybe the daily is not what you're looking at anymore, but you're looking at this as an area which has definitely seen interest before. Yeah, for sure. You got this little spike, and at the very least that'll probably get you a little scalp off of that.
Cool.
And then you've got monthly VWAP, same area, and then you've got this golden pocket. Magnet there to there. Yeah, again, looks good. The only issue I'd have with that is by the time price would get there, it's very unlikely that monthly VWAP will be there. And the high volume node is like right on that like 6566 kind of area where the volume actually is.
There's a monthly point of control there. But I guess like I still don't know which confluences I like to use together the most. Like I don't know if you guys have certain ones that you like to see together the most.
I'm trying to think. I mean, it changes so often.
I think you use more traditional TA, so you don't mind. It doesn't matter which confluence it is. I'm just speaking from what I've seen. I think that's how you trade. You can correct me if you're wrong. I don't think you have a set, like you have to. It has to be you only trade 618s or stuff like this. It doesn't really matter.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, Luke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think my trading style is Fairly simple. Yeah, I like VWAPs. I like volume. I like market structure. I don't necessarily need that much confluence if I see a change of market structure. That's what we had when we had these highs, wasn't it? We got these highs perfectly, and we knew the range point of control was here at this point. And we were live streaming this, and I was like, price is going to break through here. And we had these higher targets, but we never got there. We got a change in market structure. We shorted it. I couldn't actually tell you why price reversed at that. Like even today, I have no idea why price reversed at this point. But I saw a change in market structure. I saw weakness in the chart, and I shorted it. I still don't know why it reversed there, but
it reversed there because of the liquidity gap.
Yeah, and the 618.
Oh, and the 618. Yeah.
But it front ran it, didn't it? It didn't quite get it. I know it did. Yeah, I mean, just. And you could expect that to go a lot deeper usually, couldn't you? Like, Bitcoin being the way Bitcoin is, you could really expect that to go a lot deeper, but I guess we had reasons to, because we had the 1-to-1 that it never reached as well. So we had this that we were looking at. Never got up to the 1-to-1, and this is what we were looking at as the actual... So we were looking at this. This was just before England v Germany. And we were looking at this area, but it never happened. So I shorted it, and it worked out. It's just looking at market structure, really, really simple stuff.
I'm wondering why you still talking about footy, you know? Like, still, you know, thinking about that.
It's mad, man. I have like a... when it comes to charts, I have like such a photographic memory. I can remember like show me a point in a chart and I can remember what I was doing on that day. Like, sorry to say it again, but during this whole dump, I was walking the dogs. I was actually in the park walking the dogs, and I was looking at my phone like, oh shit, what is going on? And I came back just as we hit the lows.
And everybody was when yelling,
we reversed. Yeah. I had to like run home. And up here, this was France v Germany. Senti, you could check this. This was France v Germany in the group stages. That high because I
know that. I remember because I shorted that, and that's the reason I remember that because I shorted.
Sure, I wasn't watching
just
the
before
match
the game.
Sure.
I remember just before the game, I'm like, "Fuck this! It's time to enter a short here."
Yeah.
So I entered the short, and then I just go watch the game. I remember that clearly.
Yeah. Here I was climbing Mount Snowdon. Here I was climbing Mount Snowdon. Here I was buying walking boots for Mount Snowdon.
But actually, you were with your dogs.
Yeah, I was with my dogs.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, actually, no. That's wrong. I got that wrong.
I saw a picture with the dog, so don't lie to me.
Yeah, no, here I was climbing Mount Snowdon because price was going up. Here I was at a waterfall near Mount Snowdon because price was going down. I was saying waterfall today, climbing mountain tomorrow, and that's what happened.
Okay.
It's crazy, isn't it? Like we're such geeks when it comes to actual charts and things. We can remember what we were doing every day. I'll forever remember this. I really hope this becomes the low that short squeezes us out, because I can remember that this is the day I got COVID, and I'll remember it fondly because it's the low.
Still can't believe you got COVID.
You've got COVID as well, man.
I don't know.
100%. 100%.
My girlfriend 100% has COVID.
Yeah, you've got COVID.
Tested her. Yeah, but I'm double vaccinated. How does that make any sense?
No, you've got COVID.
What was the point of getting the vaccine?
No, actually, it does make sense.
It's not a vaccine. It's a it's improving your antibodies.
It does make sense to me, you know.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Like after this, I'm very, very positive.
Do you have any symptoms?
I've got a bit of a sore throat.
But apart from that, do you have anything like loss of taste.
Feels like a cold. No loss of taste. Not at all.
So do you feel a bit like weak? Or
Nope.
do you just feel normal?
No, I feel fine. I feel like I've got a little bit of a tickly throat, and I feel like I've got a slight like head cold. So my sinuses are bunged up.
Hey, that sounds like hay fever.
But I know, literally, like it's how I feel every single day. Like I'm so used to having hay fever, that it just feels like a normal day to me.
So does it mean you're self-isolating at the moment?
Yeah, I've got it for 10 days.
Oh well, it's not like you go anywhere anyway. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I know.
At least you can claim that £200 for the government for self-isolating. You better get on that quickly before they remove.
The worst thing is, I don't know if you've heard. So basically, my girlfriend has to self-isolate as well now. And
your dog, your dog has to self-isolate. So.
We can't even walk our dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she has to self-isolate, and her job is like massively reliant on seeing people. She's an occupational therapist, so it's like she has to go out and see people every day. And now I've like completely fucked that up.
She has to take time off work then. Yeah.
She has to take 10 days off work. So she was
cannot take the dogs either. Yeah?
No. Yeah. You know what you should do? Do a lateral flow test on your dog. Trust me.
Get them to lick it.
Yeah, get them to do it, because you do, like, dogs can catch COVID as easily as we can catch COVID.
Yeah. Right. My dogs were actually sick last night, so
yeah, so that probably confirms it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the thing, like, so she was really pissed off earlier, and she might even be watching this stream now. So sorry before I actually just blurt my public life out on YouTube. But
you've kept her pretty hidden now. Yeah, done pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So she was really pissed off earlier because obviously I fucked up all of her work. So I agreed. I was like, okay, so I spent X amount on Wembley tickets last week, which is obviously where I caught COVID. Like, I did go to a wedding last weekend.
You paid $3,000 to get COVID.
Yeah, and I agreed that I would spend the same amount as I bought on Wembley tickets to take her on a holiday. So that
actually to get COVID, was even more expensive because it's holidays plus I think you bet for England as well, right?
Yeah, so it's
a bit more.
I've spent $3,000 on Wembley tickets. I've spent $3,000 for her to go on holiday. I've spent $3,000 for me to go on holiday.
Oh shit! I thought you were gonna wait. You have to spend. You're going on holiday separately?
No. We're going together, but I've got to pay for us both.
Oh shit! Okay, all right.
So COVID has cost me 10 grand, basically.
Like, fuck yeah!
Yes.
Hell yeah!
So yeah, happy days. I mean.
Hey, it was worth it. You see, you're meant to say it was worth it.
I mean, I'd spend 10K to be there. Like, despite we lost, but I would have spent 10K to be there that day. I don't care.
Yeah. Oh, the atmosphere was amazing.
Yeah. Have you ever experienced an atmosphere like that, like in your life, anywhere?
Never.
No football match, no festival. It was just I
remember that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Like, no jokes.
And man, it is no surprise that we like. Well, I'm sure you've got COVID as well, but you're on the second tier. That's like, it's like the tier that's all like proper social distancing because that's where all the VIPs go and stuff. I was on the bottom by the corner flag with all the I don't know, the real fans. And we were like proper like singing and dancing and everyone. I was just there. And like everyone was having,
I used to have box tickets for West Ham, right? And it's much nicer to sit down with the fans because that's where the real atmosphere is. But yeah,
and the red arrows when they flew over, and
so there's this guy that came into the clinic, right? Not yesterday, but the day before, and he was outside Wembley, And he came in with the complaint that his front tooth was like fractured completely. His lower tooth was wobbling, and he had a huge gash on his upper lip. And what happened was, outside Wembley, people were throwing bottles or some shit. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Oh,
but
man.
apparently somebody threw a bottle and he got hit in the face with a glass bottle.
Yeah.
The poor guy lost half his tooth and just like totally fucked up his face.
What time did you get to Wembley?
About 45 minutes before kickoff.
Okay, yeah, it was calming down a bit by then. But mate, it was just a sea of glass bottles. You had to walk over to get in, wasn't it? It was horrible.
Mate, it was just totally trashed, and then Leicester Square was totally gone as well. Did you see Leicester Square?
I know. So you know that there are all those videos circulating with all those fans that like broke into the stadium.
Yeah.
That was Gate C. That was like literally as I was entering the stadium, they all broke in.
So did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. So they broke in through the media entrance. So that's because we were right below where BBC and ITV were. So like their boxes were just like right above my head. So I could see Rio and I could see Alan Shearer, I could see Gary Lineker, and they were there. I was waving at them, saying hello. But they were like right above us, and all of the people with the free tickets, they broke in through that entrance, and people just kicked the shit out of them.
Yeah, I saw the videos afterwards.
Yeah, and they were there. The security as well, man. Like, if you were security at Wembley that day, you were fucking awful. Like,
but these poor guys, they get paid like absolute dog shit,
and they were taking bribes. So they were taking bribes to let people in. So they were saying it's $10 for a beer, and they'd go off and get you a beer because they all had cans of beer. They're all pissed out their heads. All the security were fucked. And they were there just like, oh yeah, I'll give you a beer if you give me a $10. And then like people were saying like, oh, 100 quid or something, I'll let you in. And basically because it was 60% capacity, they were just there like, well, I mean, like, it's only 60% capacity. We could let you in and the stadium would be fine. So why don't we? So they were all taking bribes, like all the security. And that's what happened. And that's why we're not going to get the 2030 World Cup.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't think about that. You're right.
Yeah. I mean, it was UEFA security. Like, that's the thing. It wasn't
UEFA
FA.
UEFA provide the security there.
Yeah. It was. Well, I don't know. Is Muxter in here? I think he knows more because he was at the stadium on the day. And Mux is here. I don't know if you can tell us. Like, I know all the security that were there. Yeah, they weren't wearing the normal like Wembley stuff, so I know it wasn't kind of Wembley and FA that were organising it. I think it was all UEFA. They all had UEFA kind of bibs on and jackets and things like that.
Fair play.
But hey, yes, Bitcoin bouncing off the daily. So looks like a yeah, nice. See what happens. I mean, we've lost VWAP. That's what I mean. Like, you can get those scalps off VWAP.
Okay, guys.
Actually,
I'm about to go.
Yeah.
So, or we do the raffle, or we cancel it.
Shit, yeah, I forgot. Okay.
You wanna do it, or what do you think? I don't know. You can ask to the guys, the crew, if they're awake.
Okay, crew members, are you still here? Yeah. If you're still here,
Are they?
I mean,
I'm here. Still here.
yeah. On YouTube, on the Discord, wherever you are, say if you're still around, and we will do. Should we do two? Two tonight, one or two? I mean, I don't want to do too many. We've not got that many left.
Yeah.
We need to drag this out for a bit longer. We
Or
had 30.
if not, we can do it. We can do it tomorrow. Or...
Yeah, I mean, we had 30, and we're up to like, I think we've used like 24 of them or something. So we'll have to find another partnership first to keep people watching, like bribe people to keep watching.
Hey,
Yeah,
a strip club in Las Vegas now accepts Bitcoin. Fuck yeah.
They've been doing that for years.
Really? How do you know that? That's the real question.
I was at the what's the name? The Big D or something, which is a really famous hotel and strip club in Vegas, and we were staying there when I was on a tour there in 2018, and you could pay for like your whole hotel stay, the club, the casino, and everything like that with Bitcoin.
Oh shit! Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I think it's called the Big D. Does anyone else know the Big D? I think that's the one.
The Big
this is where
D.
I stayed. Blah, 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 blah. The Big D Vegas. The D. Oh, it's just the D. It's not the Big D. This one.
It's the small D.
The small D. I mean, it is a big D. It's a capital D. But yeah, I stayed there a couple of years ago, which was very, very good fun. And you could pay for that in Bitcoin. Pay for all the casino stuff and everything in Bitcoin. All right.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm super new to trading. I've just started following the channel a couple of days ago. I was just wondering, as somebody who's completely new to the space, is there any? I've been reading Market Maker Method by Steve Morrow, but is there any reading you would recommend to a new guy?
Oh man. My mind's blank. Senti, you know a lot about this.
Market Wizards.
Market, that's the one, yeah, of course. Market Wizards is like the go-to.
I've read a lot of books. It depends what you want to read about. Do you just like I usually like to pick like a specialist topic and then read books based on that specialist, like either like Elliott Waves or like Fibonacci.
Is there anything in particular
for like a general trading book?
Yeah, is there anything in particular you're like really keen on kind of learning about with kind of analysis or just trading in general? Or
well, so from I've been reading a little bit about, as I said, Market Maker Method, and I want to read a little bit about PVSRA, and in that context, I feel like maybe exocharts is a good topic to connect to the other two.
Okay, I'd say to start off with, yeah, Market Wizards is definitely the one. That is like, so just to gain an understanding of how just good traders, how good traders have kind of grown their methods, and just hearing stories about like their journey and stuff and what they've learned and things. That's a really, really good place to start. The Disciplined Trader is a really good one. Trading in the Zone, Mark Douglas, is a really good one. Samuel Quarker's just Mind Over Markets as well is a good one. But yeah, Market Wizards, Trading in the Zone, Mind Over Markets, and Disciplined Trader are all good like starting points for me, I'd say.
Yeah. If you want a first book to start with, like I'd go trading. I love Trading in the Zone. I think it's a great book. Or Market Wizards. Those are two really good books.
Yeah.
And then it's a great one. It's like, it's a must.
Yeah, and you can specialize from there. Like I don't particularly know, like, because exocharts is quite new, and there's a lot of theory on, and a lot of like literature out there on kind of market profile, which is all from like the 1970s and stuff, which is how stocks and things are traded. Like this is very new in crypto. I don't think there's like actual literature out there for trading a market profile in crypto, but I mean we trade it all the time. Like and we just kind of, what's the thing, it's one of those things where you just develop your own strategy for it. You just look at what works. Like
if you want a market profile book, then there's something called by Dalton called Markets in Profile, and I think it's called Profiting from Auction Process or something. I think that's the name of the book. That's a good book. But yeah, I think like you were saying, I think if you want to learn market profile, then I would definitely recommend like a video course, just because I don't think I think a video course does it a lot more justice.
Yeah. Yeah, and the video courses are, I think I've not taken one before. I think it's like market profile. Market profile is one of those ones that I started learning about a couple of years ago, from like traditional stocks, and then I realized that exocharts existed, and I think like early 2019 or something I started trading that, and just gradually getting to grips with it, like using the single prints, using the buying selling tails, understanding the importance of an initial balance and how that really defines like the trend for the day. And you get some really good trades. Like you can see here, like how we've just had a rejection off of the previous day value area high, which is kind of cool. And yeah, I'd say, yeah, video course is probably more so for that, because there's a lot of yeah, I mean, but again, we trade this all the time, and that's the thing, like over the last like couple of years or so, we've developed strategies that we trade with this. So I mean, market profile for crypto, I personally don't know like resources that exist, but I trade it every day, and I know the importance of the initial balance and the value areas and things like that as well. So I mean, maybe you're in a good place to learn about that. Yeah, other people would have to tell you that, not me.
No, I really like the channel. I'm really happy I found it. So
nice one, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, my only advice to you is find a course where you don't have like Luke, you have a market profile course, yeah? Are the videos up there in the crew?
I mean, I've not got a course yet, because
but you've got certain videos about it.
Yeah,
or you're working towards a course.
Yeah, we're working towards a course, and when we do our trading rooms and when we do our crew calls and stuff, we're always talking about this, and I'm happy to explain anything that I know. It's just that the getting it into a course structure is really difficult, and it's like, oh man, it's just, yeah, to figure out how to explain it in like a video that's just there forever is really difficult, because I think strategies constantly evolve and stuff as well. Like I mean, I always explain stuff. So if anyone asks me during a trading room what's the importance of an initial balance, I'll tell them. And the same with the single prints, and the same with the buying and selling tails, poor highs, poor lows. But yeah, I mean, getting that into a course structure is difficult, because
yeah, if you go in the Discord on the books or the videos, I have some very good resources which will guide you in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've personally have taken pretty much every single video course that's out. I don't want to say every single one, but the majority of them.
Sensi's the ultimate chart nerd. Like,
I like to do people's courses and see. Yeah, I like to do people's courses and see like what the differences is between them.
Yeah.
I mean, see if there are any advantages or disadvantages.
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing. I think I like to say I'm always trying to learn something new, as they say.
Mm. I mean, that's kind of cool that you've like settled into this community when you're like when you've been around like watching like all these different traders and different courses and stuff, and you're here giving like your insight into what you've learned over the years, which is like awesome.
Yeah. I think this is the issue with not just like when I was in Forex, like they had a big issue that everybody wanted to learn.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have all these like fake Instagram people who are like flaunting Ferraris and shit, trying to sell their courses, and then people get led down the wrong rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So just like bullshit. I think crypto has a lot. There's a lot better, much better resources in crypto in terms of like. There's a lot of good courses out there.
Nice. Yeah, I've not taken that many, myself, but yeah, it's cool to know. Like, I think that's again what we try and do is just like we're here. I'm not going to show myself. I know I've spent £9,000 in the last week on a holiday and Wembley tickets, but I mean, I'm not flaunting that I've got a load of money, and they're like, oh yeah, buy my paid course and things like that. But I just
And
really enjoy watching the charts. I enjoy
when's the
helping
Lambo
people.
coming?
Lambo. P. When's the Lambo? Where's our targets?
I don't really remember what we talked.
I think we're like April 2022. I think it's a bit of a way off, isn't it? Because we're going for organic growth here.
Actually, I don't like Lambos, but it's okay. You know, if you want one,
I mean, I'm going for what can we get? What's a good car? I mean, I would have said Tesla, but no. I mean, I do want an electric car, I think.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're going to go into that topic now, please. I should just go to bed, you know?
Oh, shit. Yeah, we still need to do this ExoCharts raffle.
I'm not in the mood anymore.
All right, I'll buy a petrol car. P, what car should I buy?
But you have a car now, so...
I mean, yeah,
or you want a really fancy car?
I've got an Audi A1. It's not that fancy.
No, not really.
But it's nice.
It's more like a girly car, but okay.
I mean, it's a shared car, so.
It's from hers, huh?
Yeah,
that's fair enough.
I've got a van as well because that's like what a lot of my old work was, like sprinters.
And now it's just for the dogs.
Yeah. I mean, I want to get a proper car again soon, but a McLaren Speedtail. Yeah. So I'd say. I quite like those like new Alpine cars. Like that's that new F1 team. I was looking at that. What's the Alpine? Alpine A something or other. A11. I mean, it's just like a little sports car. They're kind of cool. Kind of cool little cars.
Looks like a rip-off of a Porsche.
I mean, it is. It's literally
Yeah,
just...
definitely.
It is literally just going up against Porsche, but it's cheaper. And it's kind of cool. It's like I've never heard of the name before. Nissan GTR, Audi SQ8, AMG GT, Mercedes. I don't know cars at all. That's Lotus Emira. I mean... Lotus are British, aren't they? So
you should get something like a Maserati or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Aston Martin, you know, something more.
I reckon.
Hey, you balling now? All right, I see how it is.
I reckon an Aston Martin
Man's
would be
balling.
Hey, we'll see. I mean,
just get a Rolls Royce, like you're no
Bitcoin's got to go to like 100k for that. So.
Oh shit! Really? Okay. All right.
Well, if Bitcoin goes to 100k, maybe an Aston Martin or a Rolls Royce. We'll see.
Okay.
Oh, never. You'll never sell your Bitcoin. Never sell it.
Oh, I will. I've sold so much this year. I'm starting to accumulate it again, but I've sold so much this year. Chris Story says the A110 is great fun. My mate has one. Like I reckon that's a really cool car. Like I reckon it looks like good fun. It's like a nice little fun little sports car.
Oh God, really?
I don't know.
Look at that.
It looks like fun. It looks like fun.
Oof.
I just saw it the other day. It looks like fun. And it's yeah. Lotus, lots of trouble, usually serious. Yeah. I mean, Aston Martin would be cool. Or a Ferrari. Like, you can't go wrong with a Ferrari.
Oh, yeah, actually you can.
Alright, maybe you can. I mean, it's Italian, isn't it? I can't get an Italian car after they fucked us over.
Oh, then you can't eat pasta or pizza ever again either.
Oh, shit, I ate pizza tonight. And I'm drinking Peroni. And...
Big mistake.
What else?
Shall we do the exo raffle?
Maybe. If not, I will stay here.
Mate,
till 3 a.m. or so, no?
Just get your screen share open, mate, and we'll see who
Okay.
we'll see. A GT3, yeah. I hate BMWs. Sorry. I hate BMWs. All BMW drivers in London are complete fucking idiots. I'm not gonna get a BMW.
Okay, now you're driving a VW, so it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, with an Audi A1 at the moment, it's not like, yeah.
Okay, when you want.
I mean, yeah. You can share.
I cannot share the screen if you.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm sharing the screen. All right, go for it.
Okay. Can you see it now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so this is P's computer who does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking you got a new computer. Why is it still lagging? But now it makes sense. P must have an old computer.
Yeah, I have one. Yeah. Too old.
Okay, all right. I've put it up on the screen, and so same rules as usual. I mean, if you've watched this ridiculous stream up until this point, then well done. You deserve to win. We'll do two. We'll do two draws, I think, today. If it doesn't get claimed within 1 minute after the first spin, then we'll do a third draw. And after 3 draws, if no one claims them, we'll just forget about it.
I'm gonna go to sleep,
Yeah, I mean, I'm giving it 1 minute for each draw. So, okay. Yeah, members of the crew, be ready to say that you have won. 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. I didn't even see it.
Whoa, that was really close.
Whoa, that actually looks like it should be Cyprus, but it is not. It's Johnny M. Cool has won. Johnny M. Cool, if you are in the chat, then please do say hello.
You have a minute.
You have 1 minute plus YouTube lag, which is about 30 seconds. So we'll wait and see. Johnny M. Cool. I mean, he was here a minute ago because he was literally talking in the Zoom call. But did he disappear too soon? We will wait and see.
Who knows?
Johnny M. Cool. Are you in the chat? Are you anywhere? I'm looking at this. Okay, Johnny M. Cool has just been announced on the actual stream. I mean, I think we're probably he's probably missed out. P, just a quick one.
Yeah.
I mean, completely unrelated, but you sent me a message as a DM earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sorted.
Okay, it's sorted. I mean, I have no idea what that picture you sent me was about because it just was circling like the people watching and the likes. I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. You tagged me like 20 times or something.
They're saying Johnny's stop loss has hit,
John is.
Yeah, you're out, mate. Yeah.
I think that's it, isn't it? Sorry, Johnny. Next time.
Yeah, next time.
All right. Okay. I have a feeling that Ira Kanji is going to win this, and you're like, mate, Arakanji, who expects us to have 100 hours in every day to trade live every day. I mean, you're a legend, but you're crazy. Let's go for it. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Oh, it is. What is that? I can't even see it. RJC.
Was he around?
RJC. I don't know. RJC. Have we seen him today? I mean, RJC was like, he's never posted.
Okay, next.
You've been here. Man, RJC, you're in the crew and you've been here since April. Oh, yeah, no, I know. Yeah, Ricardo. No, it's cool. Oh, we'll give that a minute.
Ricardo.
Kanji's just typing. I mean, I'm sorry for just. You're hilarious. Like every time we do a stream, it's like, oh man, why can't you just stream all day long?
Ricardo liquidated,
I think this is it. I think we're like last chance here because I don't think he's gonna be here.
I don't think so.
No, I think that's it. Oh man.
Okay.
COVID.
Next.
COVID cough. All right. Final spin. If we don't give away any today, then we don't give away any today. So 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel.
Oh my god.
Oh! Look who's won. I know. Oh man.
Is he around?
Oh, he's around. He's around. He's a winner.
Maybe he needs his secretary, you know.
Yeah, we're going to give this 30 seconds because he's going to realize. This is
15 seconds to claim it.
He's typing. He's typing now. I don't think he realized he's done.
TikTok.
Here we go. He was just typing. He's probably just typing because I was just... Yes, he's got it. He's got it. Okay. Arakanji is the winner. I mean, okay. All right. We were saying we were going to do 2. Should we just do one more? Crew members, tell me... Oh, man. Crew, tell me if we should do one more.
Well, that's yes. Pretty much obvious, you know, the answer. Oh, he's not on YouTube.
He's not on YouTube. Yes. Mate, if you don't go on the YouTube and like this stream like immediately, I'm revoking the prize. Yeah, oh right, he's got a different name. He's got a different name. It's okay. He's there, but under a different name. Million memes.
Okay, but he should, you know, follow us on Twitter and smash the likes and all.
Yeah. You know? Million memes. We're doing a draw at the moment just for like members of the crew membership on our Discord. We're not giving away crypto. So I was like, I need some crypto. We're not giving away crypto. We're giving away like an ExoCharts membership. Oh man. All right, once more. Okay. Wait, who? AJ Northman, is he on the wheel? Can you check that quickly?
Oh yeah, well, let me see.
AJ Northman.
I think he is.
Or are you one of the ones that just won the...
Oh, he's trial? Not.
Wait, who just got the trial tonight? Sorry, I'm so...
Let me see.
Okay, Arakanji liked the video to get it to 40 likes. That's cool. Oh, okay. I saw the word Bitcoin and giveaway. Million memes. If you join our Discord, we do sometimes do some like actual crypto giveaways. The last one that we tried to do went horribly wrong because literally no one gave a shit about football, and we had this sweepstake and no one won. So
I'm gonna just add this lad, and
if you join our Discord and you want a crypto giveaway,
we're gonna do one
join the
more.
other day. AJ Northern should be on here, yeah, for sure. I've just had a look at that.
Okay.
I apologize to anyone who's not on the wheel. We are like really not advanced enough to have all of this stuff automated, and it's really embarrassing because I have to message people being like, "Oh, are you this guy that's actually signed up?" So actually, I'll say this now. we haven't yet got everything automated. So if anyone does sign up to the crew membership, please do like actually send us a message to say you've signed up, because it doesn't notify us straight away and we don't know who you are sometimes. Yeah, please do send us a message and like just let us know your email address and stuff, because it's just the way the back end works. We haven't got that figured out quite yet. It's a complicated thing. But anyway, one more spin. 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Lord is the winner.
I'm not sure if it's around.
Probably not.
Mm.
I think that's probably it. If Claude's not around, I mean, we'll leave it at that. If Claude claims his prize in the next 5 minutes, then we will honor it. If he doesn't, then tough.
Then I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go to bed as well. It's past midnight. Anyway, that was fun.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was a Friday night. It's like the
I don't think so. Yeah.
I've just seen like Dark D3R1K. PM too late for the draw. Lol, never mind. I mean, you were in the draw earlier on for the membership.
Yeah.
We're doing the Exo charts thing now. I know you were in the draw earlier on because I put you on the wheel, or I sent that to the list. All right.
Okay,
I think we're
next
done.
time.
Next time. Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, the winners, they can just send me a message.
Final thoughts on BTC for the weekend, then, I guess. I'm going to do this. So if you guys want to just,
sure.
I don't know. Well, we can all do final thoughts from BTC for the weekend, and we can see if we align.
Okay, you can share your screen if you want.
Oh yeah, I mean it's on YouTube already, but I will do this one. So this is mine. Final thoughts for the weekend. I still believe we are testing the support that was the only support on the chart currently that has not been back tested. So you can go back through this whole range and look at where we are, which is this value area here. Now I'm happy for price to chop around between 31,600 down to 30,800 and just kind of grind out this area for a while. We're right at an area where there's like a really high volume node here. So if you see this on the right hand side, like we've got a decent like amount of volume coming in here. It's outside of value area for the range, but I mean this seems to be a pretty fair price. So my thoughts are that I don't believe that price has to go any lower at the moment. I will obviously look at that again if price does go lower, but right now price is at support, and this is a support area that takes us through this kind of whole range here. If we start to lose that and we start to see volume coming in, I'm looking at lower levels, 27k, 23k. But if not, if we're still chopping around here over the weekend, I do believe we see a short squeeze coming into the next week. And I do think we form like a rounded bottom here, and we start to see price go up again in the following week. This has always been my bias since since literally like here. As soon as we left these single prints and this point of control behind, what I wanted to see on price was a slow kind of grind down into that with a reversal and then price coming back up. So far, there's nothing to tell me anything other than that is what is happening. So that's my final thoughts for the weekend. I think we see a ranging weekend. I think we chop around within this area. And unless we see some serious aggression from the buyers, I don't think this area breaks. But then if we do see serious volume, then I'll obviously reevaluate. Like I am in a short position. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Anyone else got any final thoughts? No one?
Price might go up, it might go down, or it might go sideways.
Come on, give us a gut feeling, Senti.
Gut feeling. All right. Yeah. I think it's hard to say because usually I don't trade off my gut. But yeah, if I have to just go off my gut, I'd say. And I don't know if this happens this week or not. Happens going into early next week, but I could see us coming down, taking out the January lows, coming into about the 27k, 27.5, or 27k region, forming some sort of reversal pattern and moving out of there. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, we're still in a range. There's no reason to panic or do anything crazy, until the range is broken. We'll be looking higher.
Yeah, that's cool. I think we've pretty much like covered both sides of the argument with that, because we're literally at that point where I think we're at that point where we either reverse here or we come down here. There's not really much
just looking at it from a macro perspective. I mean, we're down 55% drawdown from the highest, right? Yeah. Historically, usually you don't see that much more of a correction, but then there is an argument to be made that previously, when we have gone down 50%, there are chances where we've gone down another 30-40%. So it is possible to happen. And if you're fearful or you're scared, right, that just means you're overexposed. Mm-hmm. So reduce some size, reduce some risk, and then trade freely.
Yeah, it's honestly a really hard one to call, because I mean the thing is, if price reverses here, I think that's really bullish actually, because we're still a long way off of these lows. We're a good 10% off of the lows, and we just have to see how things go. Like I don't. My gut feeling is that we're close to the low, and I do think just saying what I feel is happening at the moment, this feels like it's a bear trap, but I'm not trading it as if it's a bear trap. I'm just trading it level by level, and I know Senti's the same. It's just that's how you trade it. You trade it level by level, but it's nice sometimes just to talk about a bias, and that's all I'm doing. I'm talking about a bias. I think if I had to long or short here, I'd long.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think the best thing you've got going for you, that it looks so bearish. Mm-hmm. Usually when things look so bearish, there's a bullish argument to be made.
Yeah, the same way that like when we were all the way up here, it's like, oh, things look so bullish, but come on, man, it's clearly losing momentum, and we're in a distribution. But it'd be interesting to see if. So this is a really long final thoughts, because I always do this. I get carried away every time I talk about the charts. Oh man, that's wrong way. Need to catch this on all of these. There's really not a lot of space left to go on this. Okay, there we go. That's.
What is this? Parabolic curve.
Yeah.
We've gone from drawing straight lines now we're drawing like curved lines.
I mean, this worked. This worked perfectly for the highs that we got back here.
Did it really?
It worked. It worked perfectly for this, that parabolic curve that we had going up, and that's when I shorted it. But I mean, this is a much longer drawn out one. I saw Callum post this earlier. This is why I'm doing it. I'm just interested to see where. I mean, we could kind of say there's a little spike. I just want to connect everything and just see what if things can be connected. Sure, I don't even know.
But you're right. I do think we see a short squeeze. I do think bears have had it too easy, and I think they will pay soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, where prices right now is, if you're trading quasi-major, this is a long. I mean, it's really difficult though, isn't it? Because we've got, this is like a really complex one. Got the bounce into there. That's the actual level. You come through, chop it again, change market structure. Is it at this point that we actually reverse?
Looking on the 1 hour time frames. Let me see here.
I mean, that looks kind of. You've got an extra like left kind of shoulder here because, like the.
See, if you, that's why I like to look at it on a tick chart. I think it makes it look a lot easier. If you look at it on a tick chart, it makes it a lot easier to see.
I'm just thinking of this as being, this is where the volume is. So you've got a bigger pattern coming on here, which I guess you'd have to do something like this. But from a lower time frame, could we see something like this playing out? Who knows? It's a weekend. It's really hard to call, and I am going to, go to sleep. Yeah, I think that's it. Like, it could go down to 27k, but we're at support. I think that's the only conclusion we can draw from this. We're at the last point of defense from the bulls. If bulls can hold this area and there is no aggression to the downside, we will reverse. If we do get some aggression from sellers, I mean, there was a good attempt to that today. There was quite a lot of FUD that came out. They did attempt to push price lower. It failed. So
there was some bullish news that came out today as well, though. Something to do with somebody's accepted futures trading. Oh, the bank.
Okay.
Bank of America. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you're cool. Right.
Yeah.
Cool. You can identify a bottom when all the FUD is being released, but price isn't going lower.
Yeah.
Usually that's a good indicator.
Market's bottom on boredom. And that's like, it happens so often. And this is boredom. I mean, people are scared, but this is definitely boredom right now. And that's what I think. I do think if price does capitulate lower and we go down to 27k, that's not going to be boredom. We're going to have another range that gets put in back down there. So we're not just going to V-shape recovery. I do think we're a bit more advanced in that in crypto now. I think we'll bottom on boredom once all of retail is out of the market. But hey, I am going to go to bed, and I'm going to rest and fight off this COVID, and probably stream again tomorrow because I mean I have nothing better to do. So yeah, I'm going to get the pool out tomorrow. I'm going to relax in the pool, and I'm going to chill out and drink and enjoy the heat wave in the UK. And yeah, I'll catch you all later.
Take it easy, my friend.
All right, cheers, mate. Bye. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Yeah, I'll catch you probably. I don't often work over the weekends, but I probably will now. So yeah,